surfing to rock climbing and more. Check out Epic TV on Outside Television.
Great programming from Outside Television resumes at 9:30 this morning. But right now, stay tuned for White Mountains Today, live from North Conway.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to White Mountains Today here on White Mountains TV 16, 7:30 here on 02022020. Happy Palindrome Day. The next time it'll happen is in 111 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
just
kind of,
did all that research this morning?
Oh, I've been doing everything this morning, huh? Got up at like 4 a.m.,
02/02/2020.
Yeah.
Very good.
Pretty cool.
Good morning,
Pretty
Rob.
cool. Well, good morning to you. How are you?
Very good.
Hans Bauer is in the other room. Good morning, Hans, along with Matthew. And gentlemen, how are we today?
Very good.
There they are. And don't they look good there,
Oh,
It's always kind of like, I always like to guess what Matthew's hat will be, Because, I think he's got plenty, so. All right, well, we're going to have a fun show today. We've got some good guests. We're going to be chatting with the Eastern Slope Inn. Got an interview with them. Plus, also Joseph's Spaghetti Shed. Find out what they got planned for February Vacation Week, which, of course, is coming up very soon. Plus, Watch and Win, and I got a bunch of prizes for that. I got some Smart Wool socks. These are nice. These are some large Smart Wool ski socks. So if you happen to be out skiing, those will be good for you. Woodstock Inn Station and Brewery. There we go. Woodstock Station Inn and Brewery.
Doc socks.
There's a picture of the socks there. PhD socks.
Doc socks.
Doctor socks.
Yeah.
Doctor socks. Got a couple tickets to Attitash and Wildcat, 27 North gift certificate, and a snow coach ride up Mount Washington. So we're going to try to give all these away today. That'll be a lot of fun. So, plus, we've got this baby here, this bad boy, this Thule bag that we're going to give away on Wednesday. We're going to draw from the winners on Wednesday. And so this is the, what is it called? It's the Thule Round Trip 60L. And so we'll give that away. So everybody who wins a prize this weekend also gets entered for the weekly grand prize. And this week's grand prize is this boot bag. You can also get in on the drawing by entering on our website. Go to the whitemountains.tv, click Win Prizes, and enter the code BOOT. One winner will be drawn on Wednesday. So that's really good. It matches my coat. I've got it sitting there on my coat. It matches it. So just saying. Just saying, though. I'm not allowed to enter, but I'm just saying. So, all right, let's take a look at what the weather forecast is looking like for us. So there you go. There is the United States of America. An ocean storm is spinning well out to sea, leaving just an upper-level disturbance, which will cross the area today. It'll bring widely scattered snow and rain showers to the area, but overall it'll be dry for most. And then another weak system will pass to our south tonight. It may sneak some light rain or snow into parts of southwest New Hampshire. And then dry and mild conditions continue south of the mountains into Tuesday. And then the second half of the week will likely bring a more active weather pattern to the region, meaning maybe some snow or rain or something like that. But today looks like a nice day, partly sunny skies, temperatures around 35 with some light and variable winds. On tonight, partly cloudy, temperatures around 22, light and variable winds. On Monday, moving up to the upper 30s, partly sunny skies, a little bit windier, 10 to 15. Could get some gusts up to 30 there on Monday. And then moving out towards Tuesday, partly sunny in the morning, then becoming mostly cloudy, temperatures around 35 degrees with light and variable winds. And up on the summit of Mount Washington, well, they'll be mostly in the clouds with a slight chance of snow showers. Temperatures around 13 degrees, but wind chills are going to be about 5 to 15 below. But really not that strong wind up there, 20 to 35 miles per hour up on the summit of Mount Washington. We'll talk with Rebecca Scholand in a little while up there on the summit and see what is going on up on the summit of Mount Washington. So exciting stuff. Always good stuff. So, all righty. And, speaking of snow, let's check out ski areas, shall we? And there we go. So attached ski areas now skiing on 59 trails equals 20 miles of skiable terrain, 248 acres, and they've got 7 of their lifts going to pack powder and a base of 24 to 40 inches that they'll be skiing on today. And of course, they got the groomers out last night, and the groomers got everything groomed before the big day, the big game day, and also I think they were eating nachos in the snowcat, which is kind of a fun thing to do. So they've got plenty of trails that have been groomed right out, plus they're also setting up some whales on Upper Mythmaker, Tim's Trauma, and Grandstand. So if you're a whale rider, you can check those out there. And of course, the lifts are running today from 8:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. You can also check out the Abenaki Parks. They did a rebuild in Mythmaker and Bear Bottom, and they're offering 3 parks, including one border cross course on Kachina. So that ought to be a lot of fun. And of course, they've got a game day ticket deal. All-day lift tickets are just $49 when you buy online in advance. So you can check that out. And next week, the Abenaki Parks Slope Style is going to happen on Saturday, along with Scott Bear will be at Bear Peak. Ptarmigans will feature Diana's Bath Salts. Then on Saturday, February 15th, the beginning of February Vacation Week, a skier border cross that they'll have there, plus Attached After Dark, which is Crush, a Dave Matthews tribute band. So that's going to all happen there at Attached. Wildcat Mountain is skiing on 40 out of 48 of their trails, 208 acres, 4 lifts, 14 miles of skiable terrain, and of course 28 to 40 inches. They got some fresh snow just in the last couple days, 3 inches of it, and some loose granular conditions. So some fine skiing there. And of course, they got the groomers out last night. They groomed half their trails last night, kept the other ones kind of rough and ready for you. What a spectacular photo that is. And that's what you get to do when you ski there at Wildcat. Take a look at Mount Washington across the way. And they have some ungroomed trails off the Polecat, like Catnap and the Tomcat Shoosh, which will be that much ready for. That'll be ready for you to go skiing on, is what I mean to say. And of course, they'll be opening today at 8:30 a.m., going till 3:30 p.m. Parlor Skis has a demo day today, so you can check them out. And Wildcat Pub Opry next Friday. Andrew Gravel will be there. And then on Saturday, the Dark Train Express. So all that's going to happen at Wildcat. All righty. So plenty of things going on. And so why don't we slide into see what's happening at all the ski areas right now.
Report is presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, and recognized by readers of Ski Magazine for the best snow, grooming, and scenery in the East, with a new 8-passenger gondola debuting this season, just 35 minutes from North Conway.
The reviews are in for the newest breakfast and lunch restaurant in North Conway, 27 North. Enjoy creative dishes served in their own skillet so your breakfast stays warm and delicious. They have all your favorites made with 27 North flair. For lunch, sandwiches, burgers, salads, and soups. From the skillet to the garden, there's something for everyone. There's even a bar with draft beer, coffee drinks, and breakfast cocktails. 27 North in North Conway Village, behind Badger Realty.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Feast your eyes on the Sicilian saute at Delaney's. Locally sourced Italian sausage and shrimp, sauteed with local mushrooms, fire-roasted artichokes, and tomatoes. Tossed with their 5-cheese tortellini and a tomato vodka cream sauce, served on a bed of fresh baby spinach. Menu at Delaney's.com. Head to J-Town Deli for these hearty lunch options. Chicken spinach curry veggie soup, Tuscan herb chicken sandwich with fresh tomatoes and melted provolone cheese. Quiche with bacon, roasted red peppers, grilled asparagus, and cheddar provolone cheeses. And lemon meringue, traditional whoopie pie, and an Oreo ball, all made with love. Full menu at jtowndeli.com. Find this delicious offering at the Christmas Farm Inn. Seared scallops with ginger pea and cilantro gremolata, served with roasted candied sweet potatoes. Goes well with wine, a martini, or a specialty cocktail, or a bourbon or whiskey from their pub's extensive selection. Menu at christmasfarminn.com. Spend an evening at Max's at Snow Village Inn for fresh Maine Coast oysters, rack of lamb, or catch of the day. Pair it with a specialty cocktail or a selection from their upscale affordable wine list. Or go for the mouth-watering burger and a local beer. Full menu at snowvillageinn.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
The Winter Entertainment Series at the Theater in the Wood, Intervale, is the place to be Saturday nights. Rock, dance, and laugh to New England's hottest bands and comedians in an intimate 300-seat setting. On February 8th, it's Vermont's John Lackard Blues Band. Get your tickets and see the full lineup at theaterinthewood.org.
Doing the things we love can be painful. Aspercream's triple effect provides targeted relief, works in minutes, lasts for hours. Love hurts. Aspercream works.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains today. And taking a look outside, there's our North Conway Village live cam. Mount Cranmore in the background. You can see Zeb's General Store and all the other activity going on there on Main Street in North Conway. And of course, you can check out the North Conway live cam anytime on our website, whitemountains.tv, thanks to Zeb's General Store. And they are an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England. You can shop online at zebs.com. Alrighty, so that's kind of fun, taking a look outside at the camp. Very nice. And why don't we check out what's happening at some ski areas too? We know we have a lot of things going on. Cranmore is skiing on 48 trails today, 156 acres, 13 miles of skiing, 8 lifts, loose granular, and a base of 17 to 26 inches is what they got going on today. And that's right, so they've got 100% of their snowmaking trails open, and so that totals up to 48 trails. That's pretty cool. Plus, they groom them all overnight, so they've got machine groom, loose granular condition. Open today from 8:30 to 4 p.m., and of course, the Tubing and Mountain Adventure Park is open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., so you can definitely check that out. Plus, you can reserve online for the Tubing Park, which is kind of fun, so reserve your time so nobody's waiting. So that's kind of a fun thing. And of course, today, if you want to, starting at 8 a.m. to 9:30, you can ski and ride with your favorite Zips Pub bartender. So that's kind of cool. You got to have a lift ticket to do it, obviously, but that'd be a lot of fun. You can tend the trails. And coming up next Saturday, Past Elder Appreciation Barbecue, plus Ben Cook will be there as part of the Zips Winter Opera, Granapalooza in Schneider Square, and Family Pasta Night is going to go on at Cranmore. I went skiing at Cranmore yesterday, Hans. Yeah, my first day out on the slopes in, I think, 4 years.
Really?
So, well, you know, I had the shoulder surgery, I had the knee surgery, you know.
You had both shoulders.
Both shoulders done. So, you know, so I went out skiing. My skis were a little bit rough. They were about as out of tune as a 1980s country song. So, you know, and yeah, so, but we had a lot of fun. It was, you know, fun going to Cranmore. They have the new building going in. So it's fun seeing that, and the trails were great. So I had a lot of fun, myself and 50% of my sons were with me. So I kind of shook off the rust. The rust kind of shook me off, I think, a little bit too. I think I definitely need to groom the skis, wax the skis, and get them a little bit better here. But it was a lot of fun going there to Cranmore. All right, taking a look at cross-country conditions. 28 trails at Great Glen Trails for you today. 45 kilometers is open, and it's frozen granular in a base of 15 to 22 inches. They got an inch of snow in the last 7 days. Gives them a nice little fresh coating there. And they've got the network is groomed for skate and fresh tracks have all been set. Cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, fat biking, and tubing are all open for you today. You can call ahead to see if they've got some room there for the snow coach for you. I'm sure they will get you in. And if you can't do it today, definitely make sure you plan to do it sometime this winter. So a lot of fun, a lot of things going on there at Great Glen Trails. Bill Koch League, Bill Koch Club happens today. Plus Tuesday, it's Meisters. Not just one, but 3 cross-country, snowshoe, and fat bike Meisters all happening at Great Glen Trails. Alrighty, and speaking of happening, there's also stuff happening in the Mount Washington Valley and around, so let's check out what that is with our local events. So now open in Settlers Green, Torrid. Torrid is a plus-size women's fashion store that appeals to on-trend fashionistas, and they just opened a 3,200 square feet store at Settlers Green right here in North Conway. Torrid has sizes 10 to 30, includes apparel, shoes, accessories, and lingerie, and they're open in Suite 110, which is right next to Levi's. And to learn more, go to settlersgreen.com. And today, surrounding alpine and cross-country ski areas will take part in the big game by providing discounted tickets. Spend the day shredding your favorite mountain, and then take the night to eat great food, drink whatever wonderful spirits, and watch the big game. Give Attitash, Brentwood's, King Pine, Wildcat a call for more information. And do you want to visit the summit of Mount Washington during the winter? Well, now you can, made possible by Snowcat Transportation. These guided trips include informal education sessions with an observatory educator, a weather station tour, a hot lunch, and some of the most extreme weather that can occur during our most demanding, most alluring season. And you can take advantage of Monday's trip or Friday, January 24's trip. So you can give them a call at 603-356-2137. And Shawnee Peak has got a great deal next Friday for their second New England Ski Day of the year. The first Friday of each month, why not grab your friends and family and take advantage of $33 ski tickets with proof of New England residency. And the Winter Entertainment Series at the Theater in the Wood is a go-to spot every weekend for live entertainment in the Mount Washington Valley. Excuse me. Next Saturday, February 8th, you can buy tickets online or at the door for the John Lackard Blues Band. They're from Vermont, and the John Lackard Blues Band boasts a sound and style that could easily have come from Memphis or Chicago. Ticket prices vary per event, so make sure to call the Theater in the Wood at 356-9980 for information, or head on over to theaterinthewood.org. So today, Shovelhead Pub has Al Schaffner hanging out there today. And this week, open mic night at the Red Parka on Monday. Tuckerman's will have open mic night on Tuesday. Red Parka has Jerry's Free Ride and John Sardi will happen on Wednesday. Zips Pub Opry White Steer on Wednesday, and the Shovelhead Pub will have Dave Duchesne on Thursday. So always stuff going on. And to find out about these and other events, go to our website, whitemountains.tv. Alrighty, so there you go. Hans, have you been out skiing much? Matthew, you guys been out skiing much?
Well, I've been filming Meisters.
Right, you have to ski fast with a camera on your head.
We're rolling into the 5th week of Meisters this coming week. And outside of that, I live up at Great Glen Trail, so I've been doing a little cross-country skiing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Matthew, been out at all?
I definitely had never learned how to ski, I've never skied before in my life, I'll be honest.
Well, there you go. Challenge accepted.
Wow.
Well, there you go. You could have come with us yesterday because, trust me, I was not skiing fast. You know, the kids just disappear. I'm like, yeah, I'll meet you at the bottom. So, I'm not a fast skier anyway. So, you know, I've never been one of those. I like to go, you know, down the trails.
I hear that.
You know, it's kind of like, you know, playing the old, you know, Mario Brothers game, you know, where you collect coins. So I like to pretend there's like coins on the side of the trail. So you're like,
oh my word.
Nothing wrong with little Mario.
Yeah.
I'm slowing down myself.
Yeah, well, I've always been that way. You know, I stop.
Okay.
I stop a lot. Drives people crazy. You know, my friend Doug will ski with me. When he used to ski, he doesn't ski anymore. But because we would stop a lot and like it, and then like when I ski with my wife Nancy, she's like, "Yeah, I'll see you at the bottom." She's gone. You know, everybody has their own ways, which is what's nice.
Yeah.
And you know, what do we have? Like 9 million ski runs in the Mount Washington Valley. I mean, you know, you can always find a place you want to go skiing. So, all right, we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains today.
And there we go.
Here's a recipe for winter fun. Take New Hampshire's most magnificent landscape found only at Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. Add in perfectly groomed cross-country skiing trails, squeals of delight on the tubing hill, and breathtaking views on our one-of-a-kind snow coach up Mount Washington. Blend in the Glenview Cafe and Outfitter Shop, and the final ingredient is your happy family. How sweet it is. Great Glen Trails. Come for the beauty, stay for the fun.
Adventure Suites, North Conway's amazing theme hotel, keeps getting better. Now with a new restaurant and spa. Introducing the White Horse Saloon with full liquor license and pub menu. Cozy up to the bar, meet new friends, and soak in the atmosphere. Head to the new state-of-the-art spa for relaxing massages and foot soaks. Great for bachelorette gatherings and mom and daughter time. Just more reasons to love Adventure Suites, one of the top 10 theme hotels in the world. Stay in one of 19 themed suites, like the Treehouse, Nightclub, Jungle, Wine Cellar, Movie Theater, or the amazing 5-level Haunted Castle. There's nothing else like it anywhere. Each suite includes a state-of-the-art jacuzzi or hot tub, and high-end video and sound technology. Come in for a free tour and see for yourself. Adventure Suites is great for anniversaries, birthdays, or any celebration. Plan your getaway now at adventuresuites.com and find them on Facebook for discounts and promotions.
Northeast Snowmobile Rentals in Fryeburg, Maine and Gorham, New Hampshire provide the best snowmobiling adventures in the Northeast. With our fleet of new Arctic Cat snowmobiles, you will have access to the largest trail systems in Maine and New Hampshire. You'll enjoy cruising through the backcountry and taking in the beautiful scenic vistas along the trails. We provide you with trail maps, and all our sleds are equipped with GPS locators. We also offer guided tours, and if you need cold weather gear, we have that as well. Enjoy a Northeast Snowmobile adventure on a new Arctic Cat at Northeast Snowmobile Rentals in Fryeburg, Maine and Gorham, New Hampshire.
Pine ski area at Purity Spring Resort in New Hampshire is where generations of families across New England have come to ski and enjoy winter fun. King Pine has impeccable ski conditions, terrain and trails for all abilities, professional ski instructors, and a friendly staff. King Pine offers day and night skiing, snowboarding, cross-country skiing, snow tubing, snowshoeing, ice skating, fun après, special events, and more. With so much to choose from, you'll want to stay slopeside. Discover winter fun at kingpine.com.
Battery deliver extra life or extra power?
Extra life.
Extra power.
Extra life.
Extra power.
Extra life.
Power.
Life.
Power.
Extra life.
No need to argue. Versus Copper Top, Duracell Optimum delivers extra life in some devices or extra power in others.
No matter what the season, you rely on your home for comfort. That's why people in the White Mountains rely on White Mountain Oil and Propane. They've been here for 3 generations, family owned and locally operated. They're dependable and they're the White Mountains energy experts with technologies like the Heat and Glow for warmth and ambiance, and System 2000 for efficient heat and nearly endless hot water. Rely on White Mountain Oil and Propane. They're always there for you.
Oh, welcome back to White Mountains Today here on this fine Sunday morning. Why don't we take a look around the White Mountains, shall we? So we're going to take a look around the White Mountains presented by White Mountain Oil and Propane. They've been serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. All right, and take a look. There we have our Conway shot. You can see Mount Washington is tucked into the clouds this morning. But Conway actually 31 degrees, our warm spot this morning, and moving on north. I guess it would be north of Conway. Would be North Conway, and it looks like it's a frozen picture. That's really funny. Oh, there they go. So that right there in North Conway, 29 degrees in the heart of North Conway Village, right there, and over at Bretton Woods, they are at 25 degrees under cloudy skies this morning. Definitely under cloudy skies on the opposite side of Mount Washington this morning. And then looking at Pinkham Notch. Pinkham Notch is sitting at 23 degrees this morning. There's Wildcat Mountain, people out there enjoying that. And 23 degrees there at Wildcat and Pinkham Notch this morning. And then moving up to the summit, and another spectacular photo. Remember last week's picture? Yeah, that was a good one. This is another nice one too. Just look at that snow and rime ice and the way it's collected up there. And they're at 12 degrees up on the summit, and obviously an undercast there. Looks like you could step right off the deck and walk a long distance. I wouldn't recommend it, but it looks pretty cool right there. So very nice, very nice. So all right, and we'll be chatting with the observatory in just a little while, as a matter of fact. So the forecast for us today is partly sunny skies, light and variable winds, temperatures in the mid-30s. Tonight, dropping down in the low 20s under partly cloudy skies. Then on Monday, partly sunny skies, back up into the upper 30s, but gustier, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Could get some stronger gusts during the day, too, on Monday. Then on Tuesday, well, it'll be partly sunny in the morning, then becoming mostly cloudy during the day. Temperatures around 35 degrees with light and variable winds. Winds. I wonder if it'll be windy on Wednesday. That's the middle of the week, Wednesday. All righty, let's continue with our program, of course. And what do you want to do, Matthew? All right. So let's preview our watch and win question. We were discussing when we were going to watch and win, so that's why we did that. All right. I'm gonna double it up. I'm gonna double it up right now because I like to do that because it's fun. So I have a gift certificate to 27 North right there on CV Street in North Conway. Stop by there and have yourself a delicious breakfast or lunch. And you're saying, but I don't want to get out of the house. It's cold. Well, not if you're wearing your Smart Wool PhD ski socks that we have right here, size large. So that's, large. So unisex size large. So so you put on these. There you go. They are Smart Wool, doctor socks, light socks. But these are nice ski socks. These will be very comfy both in and out of your ski boots, because of course that's the best part of skiing is taking off your boot. So and you got your socks right on there. So, and I bet if you went 27 North and said, "Can I take my boots off and wiggle my toes?" They'd probably say yes, because they go, "Well, you've got Dr. Socks on." So, all right. So we're going to preview it now, not give you a chance to win in just a minute. According to the Office of the U.S. Trade Representative, what category of goods does New Hampshire export the most for the most capital? Would it be agricultural, electronics, machinery, or raw goods, meaning granite, marble, etc.? So according to the Office of the U.S. Trade Representative, you're making these tough ones here, Matthew. This is great. What category of goods does New Hampshire export for the most capital? So agricultural, electronics, machinery, or raw goods. Not the one, there was one that I would have thought would have been on there, but I won't discuss what that was at the moment because I could have made a mistake. I've done that before. I've given away Watch a Win. So, alrighty, let's take a look at what's happening at Shawnee Peak, shall we? Right over there in Bridgeton, Maine, and I'll check out what's happening with them. And of course, it's Sunday Fun Day at Shawnee Peak. 35 trails going today. All their lifts, loose granular, and a base of 24 to 34 inches of snow for them. And they're expecting to get up into the 40s over there. And they were all groomed. They groomed every trail last night. There's a nice view for it there. And they say on their website a lot. They talk about the East Base Lodge, where you can get lift tickets, light meals, snacks, and plus parking. They've got parking over there. And they've got a lift over there. It goes from 8:30 to 3:30. You drive by the main base lodge, and you go a little bit further to the East Base Lodge. It's east of the main base lodge, and kind of a nice little spot, a little quiet spot. Can be your spot. And this afternoon, they're offering their popular afternoon sneak a peek ticket, ski or ride from 12:30 to 4:30 for just $32.99 at Shawnee Peak. And don't forget, New England Ski Day happens on Friday, and then on Saturday, après ski with the Maine Beer Company. And then Andrew Brosnan will be in Blizzard's Pub performing. And then Racing to the Moon #2. So I did a play with Andrew Brosnan, actually. So it'd be fun to go watch him there at Shawnee Peak. And taking a look at cross-country conditions. 24 trails at Jackson Cross Country. 35 kilometers is open. It's loose granular and a base of 2 to 8 inches. But, of course, they're grooming it. And you might say 2 inches, that's not enough. It's plenty. It's plenty. Plus, it's up to 8 inches, and an inch of new snow for them in the last 7 days. And so they've been out there grooming. And if you want to do a snowshoe tour, they've got one this morning at 10 a.m., which will let you explore the woods between many of the ski trails and destination sites that skiers will perhaps never visit. They've also got their Sunday afternoon hills lesson, so you can learn to look forward to hills both up and down with the instructional clinic. And it happens at 1:30 p.m. And they've got the Ellis River Trail, and the Ellis South Hall Kenny Loop is groomed for classic and skate skiing. Best direction is clockwise, they say. I think that's interesting. The Wentworth Resort Loop is groomed, and good access to the Ellis River Trail. Ellis River Trail is kind of an odd-shaped trail. Ellis River Trail. They've also got a ramp park, a terrain park with rolling bumps. And so it's kind of like a little mini roller coaster. So they've got that going on there right there. So lots of good things going on at Jackson Cross Country. And today it's a PSIA Level 1 skiing teaching update. Tuesday, Toddlers and Tots plus Nordic Speed Camp. And then on Friday, it's a February Fitness Friday on Friday. So that should be fun. It should be a fun February Fitness Friday. I make a lot of mistakes when I speak. Maybe I shouldn't speak. I would be the host who does not speak.
No.
I will just point to things.
Well,
in fact, let's go and see what's happening in other ski areas.
The Snow Report is presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, and recognized by readers of Ski Magazine for the best snow, grooming, and scenery in the East. With a new 8-passenger gondola debuting this season, just 35 minutes from North Conway.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
Winter, make Shawnee Peak your skiing destination. Ski or ride over 40 perfectly groomed trails and 3 terrain parks. With 19 trails lit at night, we offer the most night skiing in New England. Shawnee Peak, online at ShawneePeak.com.
Outdoor winter fun and adventures await you at the Jackson Ski Touring Center in Jackson, New Hampshire. Explore the largest groomed cross-country ski trail network in the East. Take a naturalist-guided snowshoe trek through the woods or experience famous backcountry like the Wildcat Valley Trail. Kids love cross-country skiing at Jackson because it offers a kind of freedom on the snow like no other. Plus, there's a terrain garden, kids' playground with Storyland characters, and on weekends, a destination route to the Cocoa Cabin where you can toast marshmallows and enjoy locally baked cookies. Cross-country skiing is always a great value. Adult trail passes are only $21. Kids are free up through age 9, and junior season passes are $45 up to age 17. Alpine skiers get 33% off on Sundays. Learn to ski packages start at $45, which includes an all-day trail pass, rentals, and 1-hour lessons. Ski and snowshoe rentals and full-service retail shop on site. Visit Jackson Ski Touring, Jackson, New Hampshire.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Head to Black Cap Grill for Maine Coast sea scallops, creamy lobster, and mascarpone risotto arancini, served with a roasted red pepper and tomato coulis, and topped with a lemon chive aioli. Or enjoy a pear and goat cheese salad with your choice of protein. More at blackcapgrill.com. The Red Parka Pub in Glen is where you'll find these succulent barbecue spare ribs, a full rack of slow-cooked St. Louis-style pork ribs with their famous homemade barbecue sauce, and this 12-ounce choice sirloin, hand-cut on premises and charbroiled to order. More at redparkapub.com. At Joseph's Spaghetti Shed in Glen is where you'll find best chicken piccata, sautéed chicken breast with fresh spinach, roasted red peppers, artichoke hearts, and garlic in a lemon caper cream sauce. Enjoy it with a loaf of fresh homemade Italian bread, a glass of Chianti, with chocolate cake or apple crumble for dessert. josephspaghettished.blogspot.com for the full menu. These mouth-watering Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips await you at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. They're grilled the way you like them, served with mashed potatoes and seasonal vegetable. It pairs exceptionally well with the Shovel Handle's exclusive Story Point Cabernet from Sonoma Valley. Menu at shovelhandlepub.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit theValleyOriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
What are you doing?
Just checking my State Farm app.
I have an app.
Can he pay bills and track claims? He doesn't have an app.
Kevin, bring in my app.
Mr. Gabriel, you don't have an app.
Sounds incredible.
And good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today. Let us travel telephonically to the summit of Mount Washington and say good morning to Rebecca Scholl. And Rebecca, how are you?
I am excellent. And yourself?
I am very well. I don't think we've talked in a while.
Yeah, it has been a little bit. But back on the summit, and this morning we were actually treated to quite an amazing sunrise.
Well, we saw some of the photos, and you got an undercast going on up there.
Yeah, there's undercast, a couple light colors coming from the sun. It was pretty spectacular.
Well, very cool. What's it been like in the last 24 hours, and what's it going to be in the next 24 hours?
Yeah, so currently on the summit, temperatures are 11 degrees. Visibility is 90 miles. Winds from the northwest at 23 miles per hour. Wind chill negative 12 degrees Fahrenheit, so still definitely want to make sure that you're keeping yourself covered up outside. Yesterday we saw a maximum temperature of 17 degrees with a minimum temperature of 12 degrees, and the peak wind gusts was from the west at 53 miles per hour. We only got like a half an inch of frozen precipitation yesterday, so not much. But over the next 48 hours, we're kind of looking at this little like into the clouds, out of the clouds, into the clouds, out of the clouds setup. Maybe some possible showers along the way, but realistically, we're going to dip down overnight for some cooler temperatures, and the temperatures are going to rise back up again.
And what about the next few days? It looks like it's pretty calm for the next few days, if I look correctly.
Oh, yes. Yesterday, I thought we might have something coming in a little bit sooner, but looking at everything today, it looks like we're going to kind of stay right in this really mild trend that we've got going on here. I know Puxatani's trying to weigh in this morning on what's going on, but that might be a defining factor in everything.
And then what about us down here in the valley? What's Phil going to say for us?
So over the next 48 hours, you are looking at pretty much partly cloudy skies throughout the entire period. Temperatures today will be in the mid-30s, overnight lower 20s, and then for tomorrow in the upper 30s, so nice above freezing, and then for Monday night dropping back down to the lower 20s. But winds in the valley are going to be light and variable for today, and then tomorrow they'll actually pick up a little bit from the west at 10 to 15 miles per hour. You might actually have some higher gusts down in the valley, so it could be windier tomorrow.
Wow, and what's the reasoning behind that?
Just as that ridge kind of moves across the area, it's going to kind of increase the pressure bars that we have, and then that gives us those higher winds. Even on the summit, we'll see some higher winds going into tomorrow night, winds possibly going up to 85 miles per hour for gusts. So we see those higher winds up on the summit. You tend to see some higher winds down the valley as well.
Absolutely. All righty. Well, Rebecca, are you going to watch the big game today?
That is the plan. That is the plan. I don't know who I'm going to root for just yet. It might have to be a coin toss.
There you go. Yeah, I don't know either. Well, Rebecca, thank you so much, and good chatting with you.
Excellent. You have a wonderful rest of your day.
You too. We'll talk to you soon. Rebecca showing up there on the summit of Mount Washington this morning, letting us know what is happening up there. And you can always go to mountwashington.org and follow along yourself. I do that on a regular basis. I'll just click on and go, what is the weather doing up there? And because that's kind of fun, especially, was it yesterday? It was definitely Friday. Spectacular view of Mount Washington on Friday. I'm trying to remember if I saw Mount Washington yesterday. Shook. Scratches his head unknowingly. So, all right, let's see what's happening at other mountains right now. We just looked at Mount Washington. Let's look at King Pine, as a matter of fact. And look at King Pine, 100% open with 17 trails. And they've got 5 miles of skiing. All their lifts are going loose granular in a base of 12 to 30 inches. And, of course, they got the snow, and they're keeping the snow. And they've got a big game day ticket deal. Ski and ride a full day, the regular weekend half-day ticket rate. So that's kind of a nice thing there. Twisted Pine Terrain Park is open. They've got a mix of 5 small and medium elements. So you can definitely check those out. The Nordic Trails of Purity Spring Resort and the Snowshoe Reserve will not be groomed until they get more natural snow, but if you want to go out and check those out. Well, they're calling it closed right now, so I guess, forget what I said. I was reading that and I thought it said that okay. Anyway, let's move on. Take advantage of their ski school program, of course. And so their tickets today are just $46 for adults, $30 for juniors, and 70 plus is just $20. And they also do have their Sunday afternoon half-day ticket, which they usually do, which is $29. So you can definitely check that out. And then Monday, the Pioneer Race Series continues, and night skiing there on Tuesday. Looking at cross-country conditions at Bear Notch Ski Touring, they've got 30 kilometers open, 15 kilometers in excellent condition, and 15 kilometers in good, very good condition. I think that adds up to very good and above, so very good there. Powder, loose, granular mix, and freshly groomed tracks and skate lanes on the Western Trail Network. And so after a warm day, the snow will set up last night, and then they got out grooming it with the tiller, renovator, and tenderizer. Again today, I like that, the tenderizer. They're grooming today on the Waterfall Trail, Experimental Forest Trails, East Albany Brook Trails, Upper Meadow, and more. And don't forget, children 16 and under ski free with a paying adult. And they do have lessons available if you want to look for some lessons, Matthew. And also ski and snowshoe rentals are available. Let them make a Bear Notch believer out of you. All righty, so shall we give it away? Let's give it away. So we have a gift certificate to 27 North, breakfast and lunch right there in North Conway Village. They're on CV Street, 27 CV Street, as a matter of fact. So definitely check that out. Plus, you've got your Smart Wool PhD socks for you to enjoy too. So kind of a nice little prize this morning for those who got up a little earlier. You know, get that prize. And remember, one winner per household, please. If you've won anything in the last 30 days, give somebody else a chance to win. And yeah, there you go. Your answer must match our answer, which is not necessarily the correct answer, but I think it is. According to the Office of U.S. Trade Representatives, what category of goods does New Hampshire export for the most capital? Would it be agriculture, electronics, machinery, or raw goods? Which one is it? Which one is it? Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Yes. I say it's B.
You say it's electronics. Is it electronics? It is electronics.
Wow.
I would not have known that. Wow.
Unbelievable.
What do you know? Who's on the phone?
Steve Dion.
Hi, Steve. How are you this morning?
I'm great. How you doing?
Good. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Tamworth.
Calling from Tamworth. Well, we have for you a gift certificate to 27 North plus a pair of Smart Wool socks.
Excellent, excellent. Oh, that's warm, Steve.
There you go. You going to go skiing today?
No, not today. I went yesterday with Johnny Pete. It was pretty good.
Oh, there you go. So, well, next time you got your new socks, and you can also do some eating. So hang on the phone. We'll get some more information from you. So, Matthew, you're the knowledgeable guy here. You wrote this question. What electronics?
Well, I didn't go that far, but it definitely, on the website, said it makes like $1.4 billion in profit pretty much every year on average, and that's more than any other category. So it didn't really specify which type, but it's up there. It's up there for sure.
Well, down south, we certainly have a lot of high-tech stuff.
Right.
Nashville, Manchester.
I think it's a lot of computer stuff. I thought,
yeah.
I thought that answer, the one that I thought wasn't there, I thought it was going to be alcohol.
Oh, yeah,
interesting.
Okay,
But that could fit under agriculture. So, because I know we're one of the largest purveyors of alcohol in the United States.
And consumers. Yep. Yep.
So, all righty. Hey, we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Hi, everybody. You're watching White Mountains TV. I'm Chris Prue, joined in studio by our friends from the Eastern Slope Inn and Attitash Mountain Village, Becca Blizzard and Alec Tarberry. Thanks so much for coming on today.
Well, thanks for having us.
And we're going to help you plan your next vacation here in the Mount Washington Valley. There's so much to do, so many opportunities, from skiing to snowshoeing to sleigh rides. Where you choose to kind of make your home base can really make all the difference in how easy it is to do those things. And you guys have some great options. Let's start right here in North Conway Village, the Eastern Slope Inn. You've probably passed it a million times if you haven't stayed there already. Big white, kind of a throwback hotel. A lot of history there.
A lot of history. It's on the historical registry, actually.
Wow. But it's been around since, well before the days of the ski train. A lot of, again, very, very historical. And it has that kind of grand hotel feel to it.
It does, yeah. And it's a perfect place for families to come and stay. And you might not think about it as you're walking down the street, but it has a lot of amenities that people are looking for when they're coming up to stay.
Just tell me about the suites at the Eastern Slope Inn. They actually have kitchenettes, many of them?
Yes, a lot of our rooms have full kitchens or kitchenettes, which I think is a great amenity for families coming up to stay. You don't have to, when you're planning meals, you have the option of being able to cook in your room and spend that quality family time, around the dining table.
Yeah, and plus it can make your vacation more affordable too. If you're not eating out at restaurants every night, you can plan ahead. Obviously, there's plenty of grocery stores here in the area, and you can have dinner back with your family in your suite every night. So that's at the Eastern Slope Inn, right in downtown North Conway. Alec, I know
your family has owned this property for quite a long time. Do you have do you feel personal, about this? Do you have a personal relationship when guests are actually coming up and staying at the Eastern Slope? It must almost feel like you're inviting them into your home in a way.
Yes, it's the Eastern Slope Inn has been something that's near and dear to our family's heart since our father bought it in 1980. It was closed and vacant, and he bought it and he fixed it up, and it's great to see it still thriving.
Right. What are your? Do you have memories of it as a kid at all? Like, did you, when you were growing up, and this was part of what your family did? You must have great memories.
I do. Yeah, I started working there when I was 12 years old,
Wow.
and I've painted or fixed almost every part of the property over the years. And it's what's really special about it is we have so many guests who come every year. And it becomes a home away from home for people.
Do you know them by name? They know you by name, probably, because you've spent so many seasons together.
Yeah, many of them. We even have one family who comes and stays with us for 6 weeks.
Wow.
Straight in the summer.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are you most proud of at the Eastern Slope Inn?
I think what I think we're all most proud of is the way the inn has been able to maintain that historical charm, but still adapt for the times and have large units with all the amenities that you need. I think most of our units are really just like what you'd expect to get from an Airbnb.
Yep.
Having your own home, having a washer and dryer, full kitchen, but we have pools, we have hot tubs, we have all the amenities of a resort, and you can walk to everything in the village.
Yeah, I think that's one of the key things is the location. You guys are right smack in the middle of the village, so it's literally seconds from Cranmore, minutes from Attitash, Wildcat, Black Mountain, and you're right, where all the restaurants are, where all the shopping is, so you can actually walk from your hotel and enjoy the evening. You don't have to bring your car everywhere.
Yeah. Park your car, walk around. We actually say the same thing about Attitash Mountain Village too. You can park your car and you have everything that you need right there at the resort.
Yeah, let's go there now because that's your sister property, Attitash Mountain Village, which is kind of across the street from Attitash Resort in Bartlett.
Yep.
Tell me what's Attitash Mountain Village? How is Attitash Mountain Village different from the Eastern Slope Inn?
I think it's different just because we have different buildings. It's not just one large construction, whereas Eastern Slope Inn is several large constructions. Yeah, if you've ever walked through it back there, it really does feel like a little village.
Yep.
Like you can just go and visit your neighbor and bring them a cup of sugar or something.
It is vast back there. You don't realize how many properties are back there and how big this village is until you actually kind of turn off the road and go back. When I think of it, I think of your main office with the restaurant and the real estate offices, but there's so much back there towards the Saco River. What are some of the things, the amenities that people enjoy there?
Well, speaking of the Saco River, in between the units and the Saco River, there's a pretty big trail network back there. So you can go snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, and we even have sleigh rides now.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, and that's basically right outside the door almost. You can ski from your condo to the trails. I believe that's Bear Notch Ski Touring maintains those, right?
That's
They
right.
do.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you have alpine skiing right across the street.
Yes, you can walk to the lifts at Attitash, and you can use our ski and stay packages, which are really great rates. The best way to set those up is to call our central reservations, and they can come up with your custom ski and stay package for your family or group that's coming up. And everything is sort of custom tailored to your needs.
And what's unique is Attitash Mountain Village is actually the largest lodging facility in the state by number of rooms.
Wow.
And a lot of people don't realize that because we left so many trees up that it's kind of hidden in the forest.
Yeah.
And that's intentional. And then Eastern Slope Inn is one of the top 10 largest. So with those two combined, we are a pretty big resort company. And we've been able to partner with a lot of the different resorts in the winter and get great deals for our guests.
That's great.
Yeah, and if you play it right, a lot of people find that because of the discounts and the free tickets that we can get for our guests, your stay ends up costing very little when you look at all the money you save.
That's a great way to do it. Combine your activities with your lodging, you'll save a ton of money. We're in winter, the heart of winter right now, so obviously ski and stay is first and foremost on everybody's mind. But going into the other seasons, there's plenty of reasons to come back to the Mount Washington Valley and the Eastern Slope Inn at Attached Mountain Village. Springtime and then even into summer, you guys are really busy.
Summer's our busiest time of year, actually.
Well, we've been talking with Becca Blizzard and Alec Tarberry from Eastern Slope Inn and Attached Mountain Village. How should people get more information if they want to book their reservations or just find out more about these great properties?
You can definitely check out our websites at easternslopeinn.com and attachedmountainvillage.com.
All right.
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite?
Well, I built them both, so.
It's like, you know, choosing Sophie's Choice.
The
choosing
websites.
over your kids. Yeah, either one.
They're both great.
All right. So thank you so much, Becca, Alec, and we'll see you guys out there in, at Eastern Slope Inn and Attached Mountain Village. We'll be right back. You're watching White Mountains TV.
Cranmore Mountain Resort is the most fun on snow in the White Mountains. Enjoy great skiing and riding on a mix of classic New England trails, wide-open cruisers, glades, and terrain parks. Beginners, you'll love the dedicated learning area with its own chairlift and gentle beginner-only terrain. Cranmore is the best place to learn for all ages. Kids love the KidsRule Mountain Camps and Arlberg Children's Center. Discover skiing and riding, where first-timers not taking a lesson can explore the Discover Zone and get coaching and tips from Cranmore's trained ski and snowboard staff. Best of all, it's included in the price of a lift ticket or season pass. At Cranmore, there's even fun off the slopes. Get an adrenaline rush on the mountain coaster, giant swing, soaring eagle zip line, and New Hampshire's #1 10-lane lift service tubing park. Enjoy events for the whole family, including weekly Cranapalooza block parties, mascots, live music, fireworks, and more. Get online discounts, information on season passes, and the Cranmore value card at cranmore.com.
The food, the party, the legend. The Red Parka Pub in Glen is where the Valley rallies. Famous steaks aged, then grilled to perfection. Fantastic appetizers like Parka Poppers, fresh ground burgers, and unique sandwiches. Entrees from succulent barbecue spare ribs to chicken, seafood, and the Parka's Ramen Bowl. A fresh salad bar with homemade items, even gluten-free options. It's all made with fresh ingredients from local farms whenever possible. Kids' entrees come with dessert and refills on beverages. There's seating for everyone. Young families, large parties, date night, and even an outdoor patio in season. And the Parka knows fun, awesome events for great causes, and the hottest nightlife in the valley. License plates, mason jars, live music, and dancing into the night. The Red Parka Pub, a Valley Original, Route 302, Glen, New Hampshire.
Bear Notch Ski Touring Center in Bartlett hosts skiing and snowshoeing the way it was meant to be, on 65 kilometers of trails with spectacular riverside views, pristine waterfalls, picturesque flat meadows, and challenging hills. A beginner or expert will appreciate the 6.5-mile trail along the Saco River that ends at Attitash, or ski from the 200-year-old farmhouse, now Base Lodge, up into the forest past waterfalls for some steep winding hills. The beauty and diversity of the Garland family's touring center is enhanced by world-class grooming done by Doug's brother John.
We want you to come back. We want you to feel included. Our favorite phrase is, give us a chance. We'll make a Bear Notch believer out of you.
Bear Notch Ski Touring Center is located in Bartlett on Route 302, just under 4 miles west of Attitash. Find out more on how to become a believer by calling or visiting them online at bearnotchskitouring.com.
End your day in the White Mountains at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. The Shovel Handle serves upscale American pub food in the incredible atmosphere of a restored 1842 post and beam barn. The food is great. Appetizers like loaded nachos, entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, Maine blueberry and maple barbecue ribs, and Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips, plus salads, sandwiches, pasta, and more. It's all served by a friendly and accommodating staff. Dine with views of Black Mountain, or relax at the bar with friends as live music plays in the background. The Shovel Handle Pub is one of New England's premier wedding venues. Located on site, Whitney's Inn offers overnight accommodations featuring 27 guest rooms, suites, and cottages, an outdoor heated pool and stocked trout pond. Alpine skiing and cross-country skiing are just outside the door, with hiking, golf, waterfalls, and summer attractions minutes away. Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub. Jackson, New Hampshire.
Minutes from the highway, in the middle of the White Mountains, Loon Mountain Resort in Lincoln, New Hampshire. This is your destination.
Gatorade Zero. All the electrolytes, zero sugar.
Level 3, huh? That's a start.
All day, baby.
NBA champion?
Boom, and I really care what my bump into. Bulldozer, make room. Write that pun from the tomb. Wish they all had my leg room. Another deal, it ain't even noon. Tour Dior, or sit by the pool. I can do. Hey!
Glad we not like that.
Gatorade Zero. Get more out of zero.
White Mountains Today is brought to you in part by Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned country store unlike anything else in New England.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. And good to see you here on this Sunday morning. And of course, have we checked to see whether Punxsutawney Phil has made his prognostication yet?
Good question.
There's usually a plethora of prognostications that come out of Punxsutawney Phil. So
what time? Doesn't that?
I don't know. We'll have to check. We'll look at that. We'll get back to you on that. And you know, because we're going to talk about the weather, so of course you got to talk about.
I think it's like mid-morning.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Groundhog Day, but let's not worry about what's happening in Pennsylvania. Let's worry about what's happening here. Not that we have to worry much, because what we got going on, the ocean storm is spinning well out to sea, leaving just an upper-level disturbance that will cross the area today. There will be some widely scattered snow and rain showers in the area, but overall it's going to be dry for most. And then another weak system will pass to our south tonight and may sneak some light rain or snow into parts of southwest New Hampshire. And then dry and mild conditions continue south of the mountains into Tuesday. And the second half of the week might bring a more active weather pattern to the region. But today looks like we'll be in the mid-30s with partly sunny skies. Tonight dropping down into the low 20s, partly cloudy skies. And then on Monday, partly sunny again. Temperatures moving up into the upper 30s. Winds, though, 10 to 15 miles per hour, could get some gusts up to 30. It'll be windy on top of Mount Washington. It'll be windy here, too. And then on Tuesday, partly sunny in the morning, then becoming mostly cloudy. Temperatures around 35 degrees with light and variable winds. So there you go. That's the weather forecast for the Mount Washington Valley. And up on the summit of Mount Washington, it looks a little bit like this. Mostly in the clouds with a slight chance of snow showers. Temperatures around 13 degrees. Winds just 20 to 35, but wind chills 5 to 15 below. So definitely a chilly day, but beautiful morning up there on the summit of Mount Washington. Undercast skies. The sun was beaming up there, so a nice one. All right, so coming up on the program, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed. Beth will be here. So we'll chat with her about Joseph's Spaghetti Shed. Plus, we've got local events to tell you about and watch and win. So we're going to do all of that today. And let's preview a watch and win, shall we? All right, so I have 2 tickets to Attitash and or Wildcat. So you could take 2, you could bring a friend, or you go to Attitash one day, Wildcat the other day, or you could do like half and half, morning in one place. You could do all these things. But we have 2 for Wildcat and Attitash. And so here's our preview question. Don't call right now. Which of these outlet malls is the biggest in New Hampshire by store count? Would it be Settlers Green Outlet Village? Would it be Tanger Outlets in Tilton? Would it be the Merrimack Premium Outlets? Or would it be the Kittery Premium Outlets? Which of these outlet malls is the biggest in New Hampshire by store count? So that'll be your question for you. And speaking of which, this segment of White Mountains Today is presented by Settlers Crossing. Gear up, gather around, and grab some everyday essentials at Settlers Crossing. Tax-free shopping services and dining in North Conway. And you can also go online at settlersgreen.com. Settlers Crossing. Adventure starts here. All righty. So you know where else adventure starts? Giddy up right there, Bretton Woods. Let's check out ski conditions up there. 100% open at Bretton Woods, 63 trails, 425 acres. They've got 31 miles of skiing, 9 lifts going today, pack powder. Base is 16 to 24 inches, 4 inches of new snow for them in the last 7 days. And in fact, they've had 112 inches of snow to date this year. So, and of course, their trails are now open, 81 acres of glades as part of that. And plenty of fun to be had across the mountain. Lifts open at 8 a.m., so they're already open. And they've also got canopy tours, and their zip and ski adventures are available daily. So if you want to do that, call their canopy tour desk or check out at BrettonWoods.com. The slopeside climbing wall, I was looking at climbing when I said calm. The slopeside climbing wall and the kids' snowmobile park are open today from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So you can definitely check those out right there. Remember, wind is never a factor. It's only affected 16 out of 6,078 days up there at Bretton Woods. And today they've got a big game deal for just $54. So you can check that out. New Hampshire Boys and Girls Club Day. Also Wednesday, 2-for-1 Wednesday is great discounts for you there. Then coming up next Saturday, they've got a snowshoe tour plus après ski party at the Slopeside Pub and Restaurant. So check all those out at Bretton Woods. And taking a look at cross-country conditions up there at Bretton Woods also. They've got 30 kilometers, 57 kilometers open, 30 trails are open. Loose granular in a base of 4 to 8 inches. They've gotten 2 inches of new snow in the last 5 days up there. And of course, they've been enjoying some fine skiing all throughout the winter. And that will, of course, continue up there. And it is thin in a couple places, as they say, but don't worry. They've been out and grooming it, and it's got good coverage wherever you go. And the deception system is open for fat biking, snowshoeing, skiing, and it is dog-friendly. So you can also check that out up there. And Bretton Woods, there you go. Downhill, cross-country. You can pack it all in one day at Bretton Woods. And why don't we check out other ski areas as we speak?
The Snow Report is presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, and recognized by readers of Ski Magazine for the best snow, grooming, and scenery in the East. With a new 8-passenger gondola debuting this season, just 35 minutes from North Conway.
This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro. Family recipes from New York's Little Italy, passed down through generations. The best tomatoes, cheeses, olive oils imported directly from Italy, combined with the best homemade pasta, fresh cut steaks, veal, chicken, seafood, and Marcello's famous Italian meatballs. An elegant bistro. Tuscan Patio and Twilight Wine Garden offer wines straight from the vineyards of Tuscany. An espresso martini, local brew or specialty cocktail at a lavish indoor bar. Authentic Italian gelato, homemade cannolis, tiramisu, and espresso.
I've lived in the Bronx since I'm 3 years old, close to Arthur Avenue. This is the real deal. This is Italian food.
Now take the amazing flavor of Chef Vito Marcello's pasta sauces and dressings home with you. On sale at the Bistro and in stores around New England. This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro, CV Street, North Conway Village.
What do you get when you combine Attitash, Wildcat, and Winter? You get double the fun in North Conway, New Hampshire with just one ticket. That means double the corduroy, double the powder, double the glades, double the turns, double the après, and double the events. Combine all that with the #1 ski town in the U.S., and you'll find endless adventure. 2 mountains, 2 days, 1 ticket. Visit Attitash or skiwildcat.com for more.
No wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay at the Woodstock Inn Brewery. Enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at a award-winning restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station with seasonal outdoor dining options available, plus a function room for parties, weddings, or corporate events. Daily tours of the brewery are available, where you'll learn about our history, process, canning line, and sample some of our beers, like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000-footer IPA, Moody Brew, or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale. A variety of seasonal and limited release beers like Lost Time and Exit 32 are available on tap and in our gift shop. With weekly entertainment, 40 unique rooms and suites, and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for your next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockInnNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
Pepsi Zero Sugar. All the cola flavor, none of the sugar.
New Doritos Flamin' Hot Lemon.
Wow, welcome back to 0202-2020. That's today's date. So, oh, you know what? We should have checked it out at like 2:22 in the morning or something like that.
Oh, boy. So
Yeah.
it's like fourth.
I'll have to check that out.
I was going to say.
Yeah. Anyway, how are you?
I'm
good to
good.
see you
I'm good.
again here on White Mountains today. And we want to let you know what's happening in our weather forecast, and we were just talking about that. It's very, every year it's different. Here in the Mount Washington Valley, that's kind of the fun of living here. An ocean storm is spinning well out to sea, and it's leaving an upper level disturbance that will cross the area today. Another weak system will pass to our south tonight and may sneak some light rain or snow into parts of southwest New Hampshire. Then there'll be dry and mild conditions continuing south of the mountains into Tuesday. Then the second half of the week will likely bring a more active weather pattern to the region. So today, partly sunny skies, temperatures around 35 degrees. Tonight, 22 degrees, partly cloudy skies. On Monday, partly sunny, temperatures moving into the upper 30s with some gusty winds. And then Tuesday, partly sunny in the morning, then becoming mostly cloudy, 35 degrees with light and variable winds. Of course, when we say 35 degrees, it's kind of around 35 degrees. And up on the summit, they'll be mostly in the clouds with a slight chance of snow showers. Temperatures around 13 degrees. Winds 20 to 35, but wind chills 5 to 15 below. So definitely chilly up there on the summit of Mount Washington. So, hey, don't forget, coming up on the show next weekend, next Saturday and Sunday, Habitat for Humanity will be here. Also Zebs. Plus, we'll be finding out more information about the Cupcake Battle. So that'll all be happening next weekend. And of course, Beth Carter-Dolan is here from Joseph's Spaghetti Shed. She'll be joining us in just a minute this weekend. So that'll be a lot of fun. So we'll chat. I don't see any snacks in her hand. So, oh, okay, there they are. I was going to say, otherwise it looks like Beth will not be joining us this weekend. So, all right, well, let's take a look at some ski conditions for you. Then we're going to do a little watch and win stuff. We got so much stuff going on. All right, so Attitash Mountain is now boasting 59 trails, 248 acres, 20 miles of skiing, 7 lifts, and it's packed powder in a base of 24 to 40 inches up there on the mountain. And I like what they say there. They've groomed out a whole bunch of trails, plus they've left whales on a bunch of their trails on Upper Mythmaker, Tim's Trauma, and Grandstand. So that's always a lot of fun. And you can plan out your day up there. And the lifts are riding today from 8:30 to 4 p.m. Coming up next Saturday, the Abenaki Park Slope Style will be happening. Then sessions at Bear Peak with Scott Bear. Ptarmigans will feature Diana's Bath Salts on Saturday. The following Saturday, February 15th, Abenaki Parks will have their skier border cross. Plus, they'll have their, I think, third Attitash After Dark of the year with Crush, a Dave Matthews tribute band. Up at Wildcat, 40 trails today, 208 acres, 14 miles of skiing, 4 lifts, loose granular, and a base of 28 to 40 inches. 3 inches of new snow in the last 7 days up there, so just kind of adding to what they already had, of course. And they've groomed out a whole bunch of trails, and they've also left a bunch of trails ungroomed for you today, so you kind of have your choices of skiing up there. And of course, they're open today from 8:30 to 3:30 today. Look at that photo right there. What an amazing shot that you get up there at Wildcat. And they got a parlor ski demo today up there at Wildcat. Also, the Wildcat Pub Après Ski featuring Andrew Gravel on Friday. And then on Saturday, the Dark Train Express. And all of that happening at Wildcat. So. All right, so should we give it away? Should we give away a watch and win here? Watch und win. All right, so we have 2 passes. Speaking of Attitash and Wildcat, how fortuitous is that we just talked about them. So I got 2 passes, 2 mountains, 2 passes, too much fun that we've got up there. So I got to answer this question. 356-6619 is the number to call. And which of these outlet malls is the biggest in New Hampshire by store count? Would it be Settlers Green Outlet Village? Would it be Tanger Outlets in Tilton? Would it be the Merrimack Premium Outlets, or would it be the Kittery Premium Outlets? Which one of those is the biggest by store count? We got a couple of Wildcat and Attitash tickets here for you. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
I'm going to say C, Merrimack Premium.
Well, that's a good choice to choose because that is the correct answer. That's right, the Merrimack Premium Outlet. Yay! Who's on the phone?
Wally.
Wally, how are you this morning?
Doing well. How are you today?
Good. It sounds like you got other people cheering you on too there.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
Well, there you go. They're going, wow, Wally has finally won something in his life. They're very proud of you, Wally. Very proud of you there. So 92 stores there at the Merrimack Premium Outlets. It's a lot of stores.
Yeah, I think my probably hit them up.
I like, too, we kind of threw a little trick in there. The Kittery Premium Outlets located in Maine.
Noticed that, but I did.
Well, there you go. Throwing that out there. So where are you calling from today?
Intervale.
Calling from Intervale. And what's on your plan for today? Or have you already started your Super Bowl party? It sounds like it this morning.
Yeah. Some mimosas, buddies, and then maybe cross country.
Well, there you go. It'll be a great day for that. And it'll be a great day when you go skiing at Wildcat and Attitash. Hang on the phone, get some more information from you. So there you go. That's an interesting. I don't think I've been to the Merrimack Premium Outlets. It's exactly twice the number. So I didn't know that Tilton had less stores than Settlers Green. That's interesting. Interesting. All righty. All right, so Beth is here. We're going to chat with her, and we're going to check out ski areas too.
The Snow Report is presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, and recognized by readers of Ski Magazine for the best snow, grooming, and scenery in the East. With a new 8-passenger gondola debuting this season, just 35 minutes from North Conway. Drive through the gates of Nesselnook Farm in Jackson, New Hampshire to discover an unforgettable 65-acre winter wonderland. Climb aboard a custom Austrian sleigh, lavishly upholstered, comfortably heated, and pulled by magnificent English Shire horses. You'll ride along a lantern-lit trail to the sound of sleigh bells, over Victorian bridges, through enchanting woodlands, and along the picturesque Ellis River. Enter the 3-acre Victorian skating park and glide along the groomed ice of magical Emerald Lake. Skate rentals available. Warm up next to a roaring fire with a cup of hot chocolate. Or relax in the fully enclosed warming center. Explore the estate's trails on snowshoe, an expansive network that connects to the Jackson ski touring trails. Nesselnook has a large inventory of equipment available for rental. As the daylight dims at Nesselnook, thousands of lights turn on, converting this Currier and Ives scene into an even more magical experience. Call 603-383-7101 for more info and to make sleigh ride reservations at Nesselnook.
Minutes from the highway, in the middle of the White Mountains, Loon Mountain Resort in Lincoln, New Hampshire. This is your destination.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Head to Deacon Street in North Conway Village for this thick cut of tender pork, char-grilled and finished with a sweet bourbon glaze, paired with a Templeton rye, or fresh salmon blackened in a cast-iron skillet, paired with a French martini. For dessert, a chocolate bag paired with a Maker's Mark Manhattan. Full menu at deaconst.com. Head to McGrath's Tavern Irish Pub and Restaurant for their made-from-scratch chicken cordon bleu. It's a tender breast of chicken stuffed with ham and Swiss cheese, coated in panko breadcrumbs, and topped with a Dijon cream sauce. Located on Route 16302 in North Conway. Stop by Almost There Sports Tavern and Restaurant in Albany for their famous chicken wings, barbecue steak tips, or the Grand Slam Burger, a half pound of Angus beef loaded with toppings, and a side of thin-cut homemade onion rings. Wash it down with a Tuckerman Pale Ale brewed just up the road. The talented staff at Margarita Grill in Glen takes amazing fresh and local ingredients and turns them into these mouth-watering fajitas. Sizzling sautéed onions and peppers, fajita sauce, jack cheese, garden greens, and fire-roasted tomato salsa, wrapped in flour tortillas. Full menu at margaritagrilLNH.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Joining us right here is Beth Carnadolan from Joseph's Spaghetti Shed. Good morning, Beth. How are you?
I'm great, Rob. How are you doing?
I am doing very well. Wonderful to see you.
Thank you.
And so we're now on 222020 today, and so we've gotten past January. How's it been?
Good, good. It's been a decent winter so far. You know, we're always wondering what Mother Nature is going to do, but I have to say, sadly for me, because the Patriots were out of the playoffs soon and they're not playing today, that really does affect our business in the Valley. And there are a lot of business owners that were very happy when they were out, because it means that people aren't leaving first thing Sunday morning to get back for the playoff game. And so a lot of ski areas were not sad when they saw it. And it is amazing. It really does affect business.
Oh, absolutely.
So it was sad for me, but I also get it. But it's been a decent winter so far. I wish Mother Nature would give us some more snow, but
but at least we've been having the temperatures. We've got, I went skiing yesterday and conditions were great.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
And that's one of the things I love of the ski areas is the way that they're able to make the snow. And I remember one year, years ago, we're going on a tangent here, where the trails were, lots of snow, and then it was literally mud off the side. But that's the beauty of the Mount Washington Valley.
We're very lucky, and they've really learned. They've become very skilled at how to work that man-made snow.
Absolutely.
And we're lucky, because if they didn't, it would be a whole different ball game up here.
Right. And speaking of ball games, how's things at Joseph's Spaghetti
Everything's
Shed?
great.
That's why you're here, actually.
Yeah, everything's great. We've been busy. We're getting busy. Lots of my Dine to Donate's coming up. Every Monday I do a Dine to Donate. I work with school groups and nonprofits, and I donate 20% of the sales from each Monday to a different nonprofit. And this Monday, kind of special one to my heart, is my Mountain Mama Ski Team Scholarship Fund. 5 years ago, we lost a member to domestic violence, and then we recently lost another member to cancer. And so each year we raise money for scholarship, and it's not a scholarship you can apply for. It's kind of a word of mouth thing, and we donate money to different women that are pursuing different educational things. We either to help them pay off school debt or to help them go to college. We donate every year to the robotics program at Kennett because they have part of their team is a partnership that's all girls. And so every year we donate, $100, $200 to them when they go to competition.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a women helping women kind of thing. Huge raffle and silent auction. We have some really amazing things. And then 20% of the sales will go to the scholarship fund. And that's happening tomorrow night. At Joseph's, 4:30 till 9 o'clock. Raffles will probably close around 8. Al is going to come and play music. Kevin's away, otherwise I'd have Kevin play music. But Al's going to play music from 7 to 8 probably. So, and then the following Monday, I have Valley Promotions coming in, and Lisa will probably be selling tickets for the Cupcake Challenge, which is I believe, what's today's date? The 2nd?
2nd, yeah.
So the 9th, the 16th.
Yeah.
16th, Sunday the 16th is the Cupcake Challenge. I brought you guys some cupcakes today.
I see that. We're very excited.
My second business is the Sugar Maker Bakery, and I always compete in the Cupcake Challenge, so I'm working on my flavor. This is not my flavor. But so lots of great Dine to Donates coming up, lots of community things coming up with the Cupcake Challenge that also supports Valley Promotions, which is basically a chamber of commerce for nonprofits and groups.
Great job.
So we're busy. We're busy in the restaurant with stuff going on. We're busy helping, working towards helping different things in the community and
yeah, I always see a whole bunch of cars there, so that's always a good sign.
Yeah, it's been busy. We are closed tonight, however. Super Bowl Sunday, we are always closed. Usually it's because the Pats are playing, but not so much tonight. But we have a lot of sportaholics that work at my restaurant, including myself, and we are not typically that busy on Super Bowl Sunday.
No.
So my place, people are at home. They're with their wings and their nachos and their coolers, and we get that, so we want to do the same.
Yeah, I was at.
So we are closed tonight.
I was at the grocery store last night, and it was funny walking down the aisle where all the, Frank's Red Hot and the chicken, it's like wiped out.
Yeah, wiped out. Yeah, absolutely.
I read a statistic last year or a year before about the number of chicken wings that are consumed, and that's when did that become the food for football and especially for the Super Bowl? I don't understand that.
No, I don't know. Because it's not really tailgate food. But yeah.
We'll have to look that up.
Yeah, we'll have to look that up, Rob. Absolutely.
And,
we'll figure that out.
Absolutely. So do you have February vacation week is coming up in just 2 weeks?
Yeah. And we're gearing up for that, working on staffing, and which is always for February is interesting because so much of my summer help and then during Christmas vacation are my college kids. Well, they're not here February vacation, so I'll be calling in all my favorites with all my girlfriends that have waited on table and hosted and hey, what are you doing? You want to come work for a night or two?
And it's a fun time because there's just so many people here and the activity, the energy level is up there.
Right.
And while during February vacation week, people might be like, oh, the restaurants are busy, but that's the energy too. So it's a fun time to be out.
We really have tried to make the restaurant more comfortable for people that are waiting. We added the little bar out front and where people can have a drink while they're waiting, and we've got the big TV out there. So if the Bruins are on and or the Celtics, that's there for folks and we just try to make people as comfortable as we can, and we do everything we can to try to make everybody's experience as good as it can be. And February vacation, people have to wait.
They do,
and that's part of going to a tourist town where everybody else is going to, and all the kids have the same vacation. So, but we just try to keep it fun, and it could be a lot of laughs.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And then anything in the long range forecast? Any other events you got coming up? I mean, it's so funny. We're now at February 2nd,
I know.
and we're already thinking about, end of the season.
Yeah, it's crazy. My Dine to Donates are booked every Monday to the end of March. I'm now booking those for April and May. So if there's anybody out there with nonprofits or school groups that are looking for some fundraiser idea, best bet is contact me at josephspaghettished@gmail.com and to get on that calendar for the Dine to Donates. And then we come into spring, and I'm starting to mess around with the menu and different things I might do with the menu. I don't tweak it too much now because pretty much everything that's there is there for a reason.
Right.
Everything that's on that menu is popular. It sells. People like it. If I took it off, it would be missed. It's hard to add more things because then it's just more for the kitchen to do.
Right.
And so we have a lot of items, but we've tried to streamline it so that it isn't too overwhelming. But we do a lot to order, and so, there are some things that we have, like the red sauces, they're always ready to go, but anything like chicken piccata or the chicken carmella, obviously the pizzas, all of that is done to order.
Right.
So we have to kind of keep in mind, anything like that is going to slow the kitchen down a little bit. So I can't add a lot more stuff like that to the menu.
Right.
But we have
so many great things on that
we
menu.
have a lot of really great things on the menu, and very varied, you know what I mean? It's all pasta pretty much. We have great pizza. You had pizza the last time I was here, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And more and more people are learning about the pizza and trying it and saying, wow, I can't believe I haven't had this pizza. So.
And it's kind of funny, as I've gotten older, I've come to appreciate the variety of pizzas from one place to another. And yours, a great pizza crust is a
it's
little
a thin crust
yeah.
pizza. Yep.
But not crispy. Not it's got a great feel to it. And so
pizzas are definitely different everywhere you go. You know what I mean? And everybody has their preferences. I pretty much love just about any pizza.
Yeah,
and I expect that it's going to be different from place to place. I don't want it to be the same. I have to say I don't often order pizza when I go out because I eat so much pizza at the restaurant. But and it's the same. Like, I love to go out for Italian food, but I don't eat red sauce anywhere else because I know I love my red sauce. And everybody has their own thing that they do.
Oh, absolutely.
But I've gotten a lot of very positive feedback about my sauce. I think because it's a very mellow sauce. It's not highly acidic, but it's not sweet either.
Right.
It doesn't have a lot of sugar in it, but it's just really, really mellow.
It's balanced.
It's balanced, yeah. Yeah, and I got a lot of really positive feedback about that.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Well, great.
Yeah, it's business seems to be going well, and we have more and more people stopping that say, we've been driving by this place for years, and it's like, well, welcome, I'm glad you finally came. And when they leave, 99.9% of them say, we'll be back.
Right.
I can't believe it took us this long. We will be back.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's very positive.
Well, Beth, it's always good to see you.
You too,
And
Rob.
thank you. What kind of cupcakes did you bring
These
today?
are yellow cupcakes with caramel, buttercream, and butter crumble topping.
Those sound good.
Those are not my cupcakes for challenge. I'm
right.
working on a pretty artistic cupcake for challenge.
Yeah, you kind of usually throw a surprise out there.
Yeah,
so
it's going to be interesting.
That's awesome. So definitely check out Joseph's Spaghetti Shed right up there in Glen. And Beth, I'm sure we'll see you again soon.
I hope so, Rob.
And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
This is Original, a Valley original. This is family dining, fine dining, international seafood, steak. This is independently owned, right here and only right here. It's live music, a margarita, a martini, a local brew. It's fresh from the sea and farm to table. This is a Valley Original restaurant. Look for this flag over 20 of the Mount Washington Valley's best independently owned restaurants, or browse restaurants right now at thevalleyoriginals.com.
Join the skiing lifestyle. Learn to ski at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Cranmore has been at the forefront of ski instruction since the 1930s. If you've always wanted to learn to ski or snowboard, Cranmore is the place to go.
Terrain-based teaching is all about making sure our children or our guests of any age has fun on snow. It's all about feeling the sensations of sliding through these elements. Elements are built so that our guests are self-contained. They don't have to worry about stopping or turning right off. It's just feeling what's happening on their skis. And then the snow is sculptured so they can, it will turn, it will make them turn, it will make them absorb different terrain. What they want to do is to have fun, and we keep challenging them as we move from element to element. And as they feel successful and confident, they want to try it and go faster or try more.
To learn to ski or snowboard, visit cranmore.com or call 800-SUN-AND-SKI.
Walk into Fields of Ambrosia in North Conway Village to find shelves filled with natural organic bath and body products for the entire family. Made right in the store by owner Deb Jason. Deb uses locally grown herbs, essential oils, plant and vegetable oils, and botanical nutrients to create lotions, massage oils, scrubs, and handmade soaps. Rural remedies for muscle therapy, skin therapy, anti-stress, and outdoor products like deep-free insect repellent, tick repellent, and poison ivy therapy are straight from Mother Nature's medicine chest. Men are pampered with bath, body, and grooming products and elegant shave accessories. Facial care lines include mature skin, anti-aging, acneic, and rosacea troubled skin, and their own line of mineral makeup suitable for all skin types. You will find natural brushes, sponges, and loofahs, bath salt crystals, shower blossoms, and bath bombs. Home aroma products include air fresheners, wax pottery, potpourri, and essential oil diffusers. A visit to Fields of Ambrosia on Main Street in North Conway Village is a treat all year round.
Climb aboard for a comfortable winter tour to an extreme world above treeline. Powered by a custom 4-track, all-wheel powered drivetrain, the 9-passenger Mount Washington snow coach transports guests into a treeless subarctic world at 4,200 feet for a truly unforgettable experience that anyone of any age can enjoy. Experience breathtaking views or Mount Washington's famous extreme weather. If you thought a summer drive on the historic Mount Washington Auto Road was amazing, you need to experience a winter tour on a Mount Washington snow coach. North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Breakfast is served at Priscilla's. This Belgian waffle is made from Priscilla's special recipe, topped with ripe, fresh sliced strawberries and 100% real whipped cream. Located in North Conway Village. Feast your eyes on Cafe Noche's signature chicken Monterey dish, made with sautéed chicken and vegetables folded in a tortilla with thyme, garlic, and honey, topped with queso sauce. Or try a combination beef, chicken, vegetable fajita, made with a medley of fresh vegetables served on a sizzling hot plate.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
Watch weekly highlights of the Mountain Meister Race Series right here on White Mountains TV. Wednesday is Meister Day at Cranmore Mountain Resort, and our camera will be on the scene to capture the Valley's top racers and top characters. Will you make the cut? Look for a new weekly video every Thursday right here on White Mountains TV. Coverage brought to you by the Valley Originals, Adventure Suites, Zeb's General Store, and Settlers Green. This week's video is coming up in less than 20 minutes.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Of course, it's Sunday, the Palindrome Day, 02022020. And if you don't know what a palindrome is, well, there you go. We just told you. Let's take a look at some events, some palindromic events. Now open in Settlers Green is Torrid. It's a plus-size women's fashion store that appeals to on-trend fashionistas, and they just opened a 3,200 square foot store at Settlers Green in North Conway. Torrid has sizes 10 to 30 and includes apparel, shoes, accessories, and lingerie. Torrid is now open next to Levi's, and to learn more, go to settlersgreen.com. And today, surrounding alpine and cross-country ski resorts are going to take part in the big game by providing discounted tickets. Spend the day shredding at your favorite mountain and then take the night off to eat great food, drink wonderful spirits, and watch the Super Bowl. Give Attitash, Bretton Woods, King Pine, and Wildcat a call for more information. And do you want to visit the summit of Mount Washington this winter? Well, now you can. Made possible by Snowcat Transportation. These guided trips include informal education sessions with an observatory educator, weather station tour, a hot lunch, and some of the most extreme weather that can occur during the most demanding, most alluring season. So take advantage of this Monday's trip or upcoming trips. Give them a call at 603-356-2137. And Shawnee Peak has got a great deal next Friday for the second New England ski day of the year. The first Friday of every month, grab your friends and family and take advantage of $33 ski tickets with proof of New England residency. And the Winter Entertainment Series at Theater in the Wood is a go-to spot every weekend for live entertainment in the Mount Washington Valley. Next Saturday, February 8th, you can buy tickets online or at the door for the John Lackard Blues Band. From Vermont, the John Lackard Blues Band boasts a sound and style that could easily have come from Memphis or Chicago. Ticket prices vary per event, so make sure to call the Theater in the Wood for information or head over to theaterinthewood.org. Today, Al Schaffner is going to be up there at the Shovel Handle Pub, and this week they'll have an open mic night at the Red Parka on Monday. Tuckerman Brewing is going to have an open mic night on Tuesday. Jerry's Free Ride and John Sardi will be at the Red Parka on Wednesday. Zibs will have White Steer on Wednesday, and the Shovel Handle Pub, Dave Duchesne, will be there on Thursday. And to get information on these and other events, visit our website, whitemountains.tv. All right, well, let's preview a watch and win question. And I have a snow coach tour. So you can travel up there on Mount Washington in the guided snow coach this winter. So that's a nice prize for somebody. Just a preview right now so you can ponder this question. And this question is as follows. Where would one find Rivier University in New Hampshire? Rivier. Plymouth, Nashua, Manchester, or Ashland? Where would you find, and I know it's pronounced Rivier University in New Hampshire. So, all righty. So we'll give you a chance to win that when we come back. But right now, every Wednesday, Hans Bauer takes the 19-man camera crew, sound people, technicians over to Cranmore, and he files this Mountain Meister report.
It's Meister time on White Mountains TV. Here's this week's video from the Mountain Meister Race Series at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Coverage presented by Settlers Green, local restaurants in countless styles at 70 tax-free stores. Adventure Suites, North Conway's amazing theme hotel. Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England. And the Valley Originals, sharing a commitment to their community and a passion for excellence in food and service.
Longest running Citizens Race League.
Awesome.
What do you think about this day? One word.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Gorgeous.
50 cents.
Awesome. 3. Down we go. What's going on? We're rolling into week 5, actually. This is week 4.
This is week 4. Next week, week 5, everybody will be set in their divisions. Team points will be out. Been 4 beautiful weeks of racing. We're raising money today for the White Mountain Trail Collective, so hopefully that goes well. A lot of people have been doing it, so
Getting a free shirt down.
yeah, they're giving away a free T-shirt for a $5 donation today. That was nice of them. First-time rookie meister Kevin Hank Nolan. He ran a 26.79.
Oh, Hank, yeah.
Yep. Alex Drummond is sitting in second place. And Taryn Palmer right behind him.
Oh, boy.
Still waiting for the big dogs to show up around 5 o'clock, though. Come on, I'm up.
Okay, we're looking for Kevin Hamlin. Look at that classic Cranmore sticker. This is Nancy. Nancy. And over here we have again
Rachel.
Rachel with a big smile. All right. And Rachel's out of the gate. All they wanted to be is on film. They're celluloid heroes. Okay, I want some, give me some play on this now. She went left. She went right.
Oh, come on, Kayla. She's turning her hair too early.
Wow, she's leaving some dust.
That's not a good thing.
No. Shaking speed.
All right, she's moving there. She's moving there.
Picking it up now.
Can we tell her she missed the last gate?
Next week.
Have a great week.
Minutes from the highway, in the middle of the White Mountains, Loon Mountain Resort in Lincoln, New Hampshire. This is your destination.
Good morning, welcome back. It's that final part of the program when we wrap it up. I guess we're gonna kind of wrap up some stuff. We're gonna give stuff away. What else are we gonna do, Hans?
Oh, we're going to take a look at a 3-day.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take a look at the forecast. Today looks like partly sunny skies, temperatures around 35 degrees with light and variable winds. Tonight, partly cloudy, 22 degrees with light and variable winds. On Monday, partly sunny skies, temperatures moving up into the upper 30s, but a windier 10 to 15 miles per hour, could get some gusts up to 30 on Monday. And then on Tuesday, light and variable winds return, partly sunny in the morning, then becoming mostly cloudy, temperatures in the mid-30s. All righty, so we have to give away, we've got a Watch and Win prize. We have the Snow Coach prize to give away. Plus, I want to remind you again that if you win this weekend, you get to have a chance to win this. That's right. It is the Thule Round Trip 60L boot bag. That's right. So everybody who wins a prize this weekend also gets entered for a weekly grand prize, and that is the Thule Round Trip 60L boot bag. Plus, you can also enter in the drawing by entering on our website. Go to whitemountains.tv, click Win Prizes, and enter the code BOOT. And then one winner will be drawn this week. And it's a snow sport backpack designed to keep your feet dry, your goggles safe, and your gear organized. You can store and transport boots in the rear loading compartment. Efficiently pack and access snow sports gear with two-way access into the top of the front of the bag, which is really cool. Protect goggles, sunglasses, phone, and other fragile gear in a large crush-proof safe zone compartment. And that's kind of a neat thing there. I'm holding it upside down. Safe-proof compartment right there. And store outerwear, gloves, and accessories in 2 spacious side pockets. And you can easily transport it with both the straps on the back, and plus you got a handy handles here. So very cool pack. So we're going to give that away this week. So if you don't win a Watch and Win prize this weekend or in this last one, go on to our website and you can enter there. But let's give away. We have it passed for someone to go up on the snow coach. Remember, 1 winner per household, please. 1 winner per family, please. Give us a call at 356-6619. Where would you find Rivier University in New Hampshire? Plymouth, Nashua, Manchester, or Ashland? Good morning. Do you have an answer for us?
Yes, is it Nashua?
Is it Nashua? It is Nashua, absolutely. Congratulations. And who's on the phone this morning?
Brianna.
And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Glen.
Calling from Glen. Well, we have a pass for you to go up Mount Washington on the snow coach. All righty. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for watching. Hang on. We're going to get some more information there. So traveling up on the snow coach. What a fun trip that is. All righty. Well, thank you so much for tuning in today, and hopefully you'll tune in again next weekend, Saturday and Sunday from 7:30 to 9:30. We'll be here. We have some great guests who will be stopping by, of course, during the weekend, including Habitat for Humanity, Zeb's General Store, and we'll find out more about the cupcake battle. All of that is going to happen next weekend. Hans and Matthew, want to thank you for running the board there. And, of course, we'll see you again next time on White Mountains Today.